It is raining all around me, and I can feel it, the Lord to rain. Right on, Jesus, give us more rain until we are wet and we are soaked with a lot of rain. Oh, it is raining all around me, and I can feel it, the lot of rain. Right on, Jesus, give us more rain until we are wet and we are soaked with a lot of rain. Until we are wet, we are soaked with a lot of rain. Until we are wet and we are soaked with a lot of rain. Hello, people of God. A very beautiful day. It's not raining at the moment, but it did rain yesterday night. And you know what? I live in one of the hottest parts of Nigeria. I live in Sokoto in Nigeria. I mean, temperatures can get up to 45 degrees. To put that in perspective for you, normal room temperature is around 25 degrees. So you can imagine when it is 40 degrees. My goodness, it is hot. That's what it means. It is hot. And in the months of, sometime in February, March, April, May, it is hot. And we are in May right now, 2021. So last week and last 2 weeks, it was the peak of it. It was so hot. Like, we don't even sleep in the house. This is our balcony. So believe you me, at night we put out our bed, my husband and I and my son, to sleep in the balcony so that you can have a good night's sleep. That's how hot it can get. And then you know what happened? Yesterday night, it rained. It rained. So everywhere is cool. It's cool. Like, we have been through the heat, so we know what it means for the rain to come down. So, well, the rain I was speaking about was not that rain, but it was God who sent that one too. So, but God does rain blessings on us. He does rain good things on us, peace, joy, so many things that He does for us. And you know what? I was actually thinking of what am I gonna say today, and I didn't have any particular. Okay, I guess I was, going through some topics in my mind, but they weren't really formed yet in my mind. And the only thing that just came to my mind was just how good God is to us. Sincerely, God is so good to us, especially if you're a Christian. If you're a Christian, you have everything. You have everything. In the country that I live in this moment I'm speaking to you, you turn on the news and one calamity or the other. We live in a big country. One set of people are agitating for the country to just break up, and other people are so angry because of others who had murdered people in cold blood. Others are yet spitting fire. This is happening. All kinds of things are happening, but I tell you, in the midst of it all, we have got peace. We have got peace, and we don't have peace because we live in a very high world place, or no. Our peace is a person. His name is Jesus Christ. Our joy is a person. His name is Jesus Christ. Our justice is a person. His name is Jesus Christ. But we're so grateful. I am so grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my beautiful family. I'm grateful for peace. I'm grateful for the knowledge of God. I am grateful for the love of His word in my heart. This is a real blessing. I am grateful for everything He has done for me. And every day that passes by, I just continue to see his goodness all over my life. And I speak to you, child of God, if you just take a minute, just look around. The Lord has been so good. You know, one thing that's been happening with me of recent, I think this just it came into this testimony came into my mind a few moments before I started this video. Like, oh, maybe that's what God wants me to share. So I'm always kind of worried, oh, how are we going to do this? Especially when it comes to finances, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? You know, and I like to be in control of things. And I think God has just been trying to teach me, don't worry. You know, I say that a lot, right? Except that I do worry. I do worry. You know, and I've just noticed that every time we just come to a place where we're like, my God, we don't have any of this anymore. God just sends money. God just sends money. And in the last few months, God has not sent, you know, large money, lots of money, but money enough for your needs for the day, enough for the week, enough for right now, enough for what you need it for. You know, I'm looking in retrospect now, and I see how God is just leading me. But I just have to learn how not to worry. And I remember this. When I look at it now, you're like, indeed, this was God's handiwork. You know, there's this Adache group I belong to. For those of you who know what an Adache is, if you don't know what it means, it's kind of a thrift system, you know, where groups of people contribute money, and then, you know, it's your turn, it's my turn, and stuff like that. You know, bits of money, and then after maybe ours was like a year, you get something out of it. So I was actually expecting this money, and I had planned what I was going to do with it. You know, planned what I was going to do with it. But first of all, I want to use close to like maybe 45% of it for a laptop I had already bought on credit. I needed to pay that off. Then I can use the other part of the money, listen to this, to against our house rent for the coming year. Now what I mean is this: my house rent soon be expired, so we have to pay another one by next month, and the one for next month is going to last for another year. So, but the rent for this year, you know, the coming year, we already have it on ground, you know. But now I am worried about the rent for the next year. So how is that going to happen? And now I don't have, I didn't really have the job I used to have, that I knew, you know, there was regular income coming in. So I was very, you know, apprehensive. So I had calculated in my mind, get that Adache money, pay up for the laptop I got, and then the other part of the money, 50% of it, I put it as down payment towards the house rent for next year, not for this year, next year. You know, it was a good plan, right? Good, I'm a good planner. Except that that money, I had collected the money was in my bag, and I was driving to the bank. Go deposit the money, then I can, you know, transfer it to this person, and then the other place where I want to keep it, safekeeping for next year's rent. And all the while, I have been plying this road for months, and no one ever disturbed me, except on that day. Now I look at it, I believe it. On that day, the Lord he wanted to cure me of something. And even right now, I don't know if I'm really cured, but I get the lesson. The road safety stopped me, and I'm like, excuse me? And then they began to reel out all of my violations, and all of them I actually did them. First of all, I wasn't putting on my seatbelt. Secondly, I had a wrong plate number. Thirdly, I didn't have a license. I've been driving without a license years. Okay, so oh God, forgive me. You know, and it was just okay. And here I was worrying about next year's rent. So they stopped me, and oh, I thought it was going to be something very quick. No, it wasn't going to be. We talked and talked and talked. At the end of the day, they fined me. I had to go get in the current plate number. I had to put a down payment for a driver's license. By the time I was done, by the time I was done paying all of that, all I had left was enough money to pay the debt for the computer, for the laptop I had gotten, and just chicken change left. That's all I had. And that chicken change, it wasn't going to do anything. I just took it to the market and just bought foodstuff for my family. When I look at it now, I just feel like God is saying, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, you had to pay your debt. Okay, pay that. But you're forcing over next year's rent. What am I teaching you? And not because I haven't heard it before, not because I haven't read it before, but I'm still worried. I still want to be in control. I still want to make sure I plan things ahead of time. Okay, so God had to help me bring people who are going to take that money away from me so that I can stop worrying. So now the money's gone. Okay, trust in me. Lesson learned. I've got peace like a river, peace like a river, peace like a river in my soul. Oh, I've got peace like a river, peace like a river, peace like a river in my soul. The Lord is our peace. He's our joy. He's our comfort. He's our portion. He said to Abraham, I will be your inheritance. The Lord is our portion and our inheritance. He keeps us safe. He provides for us. He loves us. He's there for us. Can we trust him? Maybe I'm speaking to myself. Simi, can you trust him? Can you trust him? Can you just trust him fully that what he said he would do it? That he will take care of you, that he will take you there, that he will make it happen, that if you just follow, you're going to be amazed what he makes out of your life. Help me, O God, to trust you. Help me, O God, to trust you. I hope that's your prayer too. Trust the Lord. Trust him. He's good to us. He's our Father. He loves us much more than we love ourselves. He cares for us. He plans for us much more than we can plan for ourselves. God, I appreciate you. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my beautiful family. Thank you for life. Thank you for hope. Thank you for health. Thank you for making me a blessing. Thank you for the privilege of knowing you. Thank you. I can count on my blessings. I can count all of it. I am grateful. Help me trust you every day. Brother and sister, I hope that God helps you to trust him every day. God helps you to realize that he loves you and he's always there for you. Just put your trust in the Lord. Thank you very much. Lord will help us to continue to trust him daily. Continue to lean on him. Thank you. God bless you. Until I come your way again. Remain blessed. Bye-bye.